Well, number one, I would say that making sure that your research takes into consideration the people that you're researching, and that you don't lose sight of their humanness and their condition as you do your research, so you don't get lost in trying to get your work done at their expense. Also, one of the problems that I have with one of the issues I keep pushing for research is I think we need to make sure that whatever you find in the community, find based on your research, that you feed that back in the community and work with the people in the community to come up with programs that benefit the population that you're sampling. The other problem I would like to see that in the process of research, particularly as it relates to health, if you run across things that may be detrimental to people in the long run that you're studying, but you find a way to encourage them to see their doctors.
I would like for them to conduct more studies as it pertains to young female Black women. And the reason being is that I believe that a lot of our younger Black women are not aware of the problems that come with being obese. I think it would help them to understand the importance of eating better, having better eating habits. But I would encourage elderly population to get more involved simply because it helps you. It benefits science. If no one volunteered or no one participated in trials and trial studies, we wouldn't find cures for a lot of the diseases and maybe possible solutions, medications, things that can help you with your problems, with your health issues. So it's so important to get involved.
Everything is not time driven. Being a senior, I'm 66. Sometimes we need time to think, to put our thoughts together, to formulate this information that you've just given us and to understand it and then to input and give you an answer. I know psychologists have all these models and modulars and references, and they think they're supposed to use all their educational background, but we are seniors. Everything, it takes time to learn these different things, and it takes time for us to recognize and develop an answer. We can't just spontaneously give you an answer all the time. So some of us or some of them need to take the time to give us our IRB or that information and correlate it with the CAB, and then just go at a slower process.
Well, I would want them to know that why don't you try to go back and condense this information, simplify it, and I believe you'll get a lot more participation. We as seniors, we want to be involved, but time is important to us. And if it's stressful, if it's, too much of it, it becomes a turn-off. When you think in terms of research with us, we are a peculiar set of people, and we want what we want. So if they can make us a part of it and feel like we are contributing, but as long as we're not misused in the process, then we will be more apt to be a part of whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you want to know. We don't mind being used because we understand the value in that. But make us feel like we're being used and not misused.
To be very clear about what you're looking for, the point of your research. Don't make assumptions about what your participants can understand. So I tell researchers, explain what the point of your research is. That way, one, your participants can really decide whether or not they want to participate, but also by explaining clearly and making sure they understand, your chances of getting them to help you, I think, will be higher because they'll get it.